Welcome. This video message is to the world about suspicion limiting creativity. Come on in, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm Dr. Dorina Shine, and we're going to get right into the topic. Today, I want to talk to someone regarding suspicion. You know, suspicion comes up in many different forms, and one of the forms would be in limiting creativity. I have a client who is so enthralled in the new vibration of making business moves, traveling, putting themselves in a position where they will make their goal by the end of the year. You know, we only have a few more months before the end of 2026. And it's ironic and amazing, the suspicion that is embracing this individual. And the goal of my business consultation service with this individual is to help assist them to understand that it is more valuable to believe in you and work more on your success than to worry about the suspicion of something that hasn't even occurred yet. So that's what I want to let you guys know. Suspicion limits creativity, and I'm going to share with you why and how. So I gave my client a song to listen to, and it is titled Safe to Love by Pete Bailey. Now, he seems to be a new musician that is reflecting love in today's society after toxicity has gone. And I'm going to use that as a reference point to bounce off the message today, that suspicion limits creativity because many of the things that we think will occur doesn't even occur. So we've been distracted. We waste our time when we could really be using that time for successful business moves, successful relationship moves, successful parenting, successful commitment in whatever our goals and strategies are. So feeling alone sometimes will create an inner war, because when you say that you feel alone, what that is saying is that you're not compatible with your own company. And when a person is not compatible with their own company, what happens is that they will seek out toxicity, chaos, drama, and they will reflect that toxicity as being something that is compassionate. It is passion. It is awareness, like this person really cares for me, only to realize that you can only take so much of that. The nervous system can only take so much toxicity, so much chaos. And when you're consistently in that chaotic awareness, it does something. So imagine that happening in business. I see it many, many, many times. When a person is so enthralled in their ways of wanting things to be, say, controlling issues, and they don't allow success to flourish and thrive and grow. And that's what I want to share with you today, that suspicion equals emotional chaos. Suspicion is going to have you driven in a kind of nervous way. You know, that anxious butterfly in your stomach? That's what it's going to feel like, fluttering. And sometimes that anxiety can lead to stressful areas of just the way the nervous system creates itself. Protection, that fight or flight response. And in that, there's not too much growth that's taking place, because by the time you realize that this has been happening, now here comes having to go to visit the doctor, having to experience panic attacks, now needing medication, which is not part of the process of healing the inner soul. So I shared with my client also that relationship survival has been what many people have decided to deal with. When you go through that toxic relationship, what takes place is you begin to survive. You're in survival mode. The relationship does not increase in stability or success. It just declines. The next thing you know, every single moment, there's just an ounce of happiness. You're willing to give over all of the chaos to the honeymoon phase. And is that really living? It's not really living. It's not. And so I want everyone who's watching this video, the message that I want to get out to you today is to remember that you do not need to remain in relationship survival, because you're going to outgrow it. One day you're going to awaken and you're going to say, I don't want this anymore. And you've put so much investment in it. You put so much time in it. Unless you heal from the inner wounds, you will consistently bring relationship survival to the table. Also, misunderstanding breaks the spirit. If there's consistent misunderstanding, it's going to break the relationship down. And I'm talking business relationship as well. You know, sometimes when we look at morality and integrity, we have to learn that everyone does not meet that level of integrity. Everyone does not meet that level of morality. So when you push your agenda or your prescription onto someone else and they're not ready for it, again, it's just like teaching that 3-year-old how to drive, or to teach that 3-year-old how to run when they're just standing up to balance. You know, you're putting too many expectations on that person, which again causes extreme stress. And so the nervous system wants to feel safe. And that's why gaslighting in today's society is so important, because what happens is when you gaslight, you just feel better. You know, there's something about that gaslighting that it gives a little bit of hope, and it's not even, there's no type of past relationship scenario that you can even play in your mind that would warrant the information to be true. You just want it to be true because you've experienced so much chaos until a little bit of hope is better than nothing. So when we're living in that toxic passion, a lot of people feel that that's completely engaging. Like, oh, well, if I can't have love 100% the way I want it, this is the only way that this person can love. This is the only way that the person can show consideration and compassion. But if you show it to yourself, then you won't have to worry about how another would show you, because you're going to teach them how to show you, if that makes sense. Also, this is also to my client as well. This video is going to be going to you today. Real love covers you. Real love is going to be a precursor to I love myself, so you must now love me as well. Once you're in that position, that pathway is going to be so much easier for you to maintain. And it's like every step you make, every step you take, it's like you're planting seeds. And as you lift your foot to move to the next step, there's beautiful marigolds coming right from under your feet. It's that quick and that spiritual. If you just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and you're worth it, you're gonna find value in everything that you let go of. You're going to find that extreme value right in the midst of every step you take. So don't stop taking steps. Move beyond the path that you're most resisting, because you're going to get there faster. Finally, being alone creates war if you choose to be alone, wanting someone else to make you happy. But it also brings about a sense of nurturing and awareness. So either way, it works. It actually will be what you want it to be, because we are creators of our every move, our every manifestation. And when we realize that, we won't be so quick to judge someone else for purporting that into our lives. I am used to telling people, well, we're all manifestors. So when something occurs in my life, when it happens to be from a personal point of view, sometimes I have to catch myself and realize, hey, this was my manifestation. The way you begin is the way you end the manifestation. And so when things come up and it's not the way you want it to be, you just say to yourself, I'm here because it doesn't matter. And that's why I'm here. It does not stop my success. It does not stop the journey. This isn't the end. I can always go back and fix it. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to learn from it. I'm here to grow through it. I'm here to motivate and nurture myself so that I, in turn, will be able to show others how to love me. So being alone is a good thing if you choose to, if you want to grow, if you need to grow. And also, being alone helps you meet new people. If you stay stuck in that relationship, how are you ever going to meet new people? And don't turn self from love. Don't turn away from self-love. If you realize that, then you're always going to be in the driver's seat. You're always going to be in the driver's seat of your success. And no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what the partner may do, no matter what the child may do, no matter what the significant other will do, no matter what the employer will do, you have the control, because through everything you've experienced, you see that you're the biggest investment through all of it. And whatever they do, if we are manifestors, we're also going to be co-creators of our devastation or our success. So I've learned that over the years, and I'm still learning it today. Yes, I can have my suspicions, but I will not allow it to overtake my life to the point where I won't continue to get up and be a creator of my destiny. I will not allow it to isolate me to the point where I believe that everyone has something to add to a paranoid state in my life. I'm going to move beyond that. I'm going to see that new creative expression is more valuable than anything that anyone could have done to me in the past. I have a young client right now where we're getting ready to work and embark on a new project. And this is something I'm unfamiliar with. This is something that I am going to have to do a lot of research on. But one thing is that the young mind is so expansive, so awesome, that it sometimes teaches the mind that has experienced so much toxicity and chaos that it's okay to let something new in. It's okay to try something new. And it's okay to allow someone else to help assist you. When you've constantly done it by yourself and you have the wonderful people at your winner's table and they're not Judases, you don't have to fight them any longer. It's a really healing feeling. And I just wanted to share that with you. Suspicion limits creativity. And the next time you think about suspicion, think about, what are you going to do about it? What if it is true? What if it's not? What are you going to do about it? And at that point, you take that energy that isolates and puts you in fear, and then you project it upon what you're going to do with it. Because either way, you are manifestors, and you're going to take that energy, and that energy is going to create the next success portal. And that's how so many of us get caught up in the portals that we never knew we could be involved in. Why? Because we never wanted to go down that path. But how did we get there? Because we took more of the devastation and the toxicity and the chaos and the misrepresentation and the misunderstandings, and we walked with it. We didn't let it go. Let it go. And I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to have a much more successful ride. And with that, we thank you so much. We hope that if you've made it to this part of the video, you click the like button, the thumbs up, or comment, share this video. This is a new series of videos that I am putting out to the world because I feel that I'm at a position in life where this information is going to be very valuable. So why hold it and just keep it in? Why not share it? And it helps me share my business journey, critiquing the morality within integrity within where I am heading and going in my life. And if you need me, I'm a business consultant in the city of Youngstown, Ohio. I am Dr. Dorina Shine, and I am also a director of Tabula Rasa Incorporated, where we accreditate and certify individuals, whether it's over life situations or business ventures. So feel free to get in touch with me. My information is in the comment box below, and we'll see you next time.